head chef of Nice Cafe in Sydney is here. And Josh, you're going to be showing us the simplicity of a beautiful salad. You don't need 100 ingredients in it, cabbage and burrata, and showing them off. You don't need so much technique to do it, just really good quality produce. And I think that's your philosophy on food,
Exactly,
isn't it?
yeah. No, I think this thing's got 4 ingredients in it. Yep. So this beautiful burrata cheese, I don't know, it's one of those magical ingredients that's made up of part mozzarella and part cream. So when you bust into it, you've got that beautiful liquid centre, and you need to serve it at room temperature so that you can get that great flavour.
Okay, well, that's a good trick. Make sure you bring it out of the fridge before you serve it.
And the cabbage, I mean, a lot of people associate cabbage with that stodgy kind of, almost bitter cooked vegetable that Mum did and made it brown. And
well, coleslaw, just carve it in loads of creamy sauce.
But we want to highlight the sweetness of it to go with the cheese. So we've got this beautiful Savoy cabbage, and we're just going to take off the outside leaves that are a little bit bitter. So we're going to cut straight into it, just in half.
When I grew up, we would always, with Mum being French, would start with a salad of some form and always finish with a green salad, but it'd either be grated carrots or very finely shaved cabbage, just with some salt, pepper and olive oil, a little bit of red wine vinegar. And that's how we'd always start our meal. That's how we started to love our veggies, by showcasing them off individually.
Yeah, right. It's like beetroot and a nice celeriac remoulade and all those beautiful raw vegetables that I think need to get used a bit more. Like, such a great way to eat veggies. And kids love it too.
Absolutely. And we're finally chopping this.
Yeah, get it as fine as you can. Okay, so that's about all we need.
Okay.
Just transfer that straight into a bowl. We're going to go in with some Maldon sea salt. It's quite a generous amount because you want to break the cabbage down. You're using it to rub and texture the salad. So I'll get you to
clean
rub
hands.
that salt in.
What, so like not too hard, but just...
You can be a bit, get into it.
Like this? Is this
perfect.
Right? And this, some of the moisture's going to come out there.
Some of the moisture comes out, and we just want it to break down. You feel it change in your hands. You can really rub it and get the salt into it. And then once we've got a nice juicy cabbage texture, which happens after about 20-30 seconds, we can add some olive oil to it and almost make a dressing around the cabbage juices. I'm going to go ahead and start with our mozzarella.
Okay.
So you can see now that cabbage is really starting to get its juices going, and it's perfect. That looks great. So balsamic vinegar, just a good quality balsamic vinegar. We're using Picara Estate. Yep. We're pouring that straight into the bottom of the bowl, and this is almost like a free-form dressing. So you want to put a nice amount into the bottom there.
That's a lot of vinegar.
That's a lot. It's a lot, but a big piece of cheese and a lot of cabbage that hasn't seen any acid yet. So
okay, so puddle of balsamic.
And then our burrata cheese is quite delicate now, just
Don't break it,
room
Josh.
temperature. Pressure's on. So that goes in there, perfect. And then we get some olive oil.
Pass that to you.
Thank you. And we're dressing the top of this cheese. And we're going to finish this one off. If I can have the salt and pepper, please, Justin.
Sure. Salt, a bit of pepper.
There we go. Nice amount of salt again. The cheese is quite heavily salted in the process when it's made. Yep. So we've seasoned it with salt. We're going to do a nice couple of twists of black pepper.
But bruising it like that, I mean, sometimes I forget to do it, but it really changes it, doesn't it?
Changes it, just becomes so sweet.
Yeah.
So just a little...
Exactly what it is, it becomes sweet.
Dribble of nice olive oil.
Yep.
And just turn it over again, just to make all the leaves beautiful and shiny. Now we're just going to basically hide the burrata.
Oh, it just shows the theatre of food. Even if it's so simple like this, you eat with your eyes. You say, "Oh, it's just a bowl of cabbage."
Yeah, well,
but it's not.
And it's 3 ingredients, and if you can turn 3 ingredients into something unique and showcase each individual item, you're going to have a great night or a great lunch.
What a great way to show off cabbage and that delicious cheese. I think I should have a taste.
Get into it. Let's have a look at that burrata.
It's all about getting in there and going, "Oh, is there something else in there? What is that?" Oh, it's the burrata, and it's so creamy. I should stop talking, just have a taste.
How'd we go? Too much salt?
No way. That salt has transformed that dish. It has transformed the cabbage.
Makes its own little dressing in the bottom with the cream out of the burrata and with the balsamic vinegar.
make that for your loved ones because they're going to adore that.
Cabbage
Josh,
fans.
celebration of cabbage, love it. Thank you.
No worries.